good. Yay. Awesome. All right. We are here. Take a look at see how that looks on the screen. When I say something in here, okay. All right. We'll put a little oil in there to see what it looks like when it comes up on the screen. Watching. Is this I thought it was supposed to fade out after 30 seconds. It's coined out. I'm trying to set up my stream elements. Okay. Dark chat. My chat custom. I'm not sure what that means. Dark chat. Let's hit the oh, that's probably better. Text settings. No. Messages fade after 30 seconds. So delayed by 2 seconds, fade after 30. Then why are they still there? It's been like 3 minutes. Oh. Sonic Small has a challenge mode to it? That sounds interesting. Oh, why can't I move this? Oh, show messages permanently toggle. Okay, fade after 30 seconds. Got it. That's better. I figured it out. I don't want it to be quite so opaque. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. Save it. Oh, that looks awful. That looks awful. How I. Oh, yeah, here we go. Custom. What do you mean custom? I thought that would. Okay, we'll make it dark. We'll. Whoops. Position, size, and style. What the? Oh my God. Where did the. I should have done a private stream and just sat here and did this. I'm going to leave it alone in a second. If it doesn't look passable, I'll just turn it off. Where's the... Yeah. Just go like... Yeah, we'll just... I think that's probably the way to do it. We'll try that. Okay, enough of that. And then we will just find a place to put it that makes sense. Like right there. I don't know. The zombies are outside the mall. Mall's empty, and eventually they try to break in. Okay. The last one is basically the zombies know you're inside. Yeah. It's like, yeah, they're coming for you, right? That looks pretty good. Okay. Make it a little smaller, probably. Like the old 24 hours live challenge. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. Actually. All right. Do you have I was like, fuck. Let's look here. Yeah, we'll have to. I'll build. I was considering building that right now, but I shouldn't. Yeah, I'll build that, and we'll get together with Leller next time we like this soon, like in the next day or two, maybe tomorrow. I'll build a world. It'll kick ass. Yeah. If you've got one built already, I'll come to yours. But yeah, I'll build that. That sounds sick. Can we play challenge modes on multiplayer? Yeah, we can. Well, they're playing couch co-op though. Can you play challenge modes on? I don't think I've ever seen a challenge mode selection on anywhere around multiplayer though. I know you can play it couch co-op. See, Dr. Nix is playing it with his dad split screen. Oops. The general store and Morris's bait shop. All right. Where's the light? This part of the map where you load psionics, you'll see the challenge as a spawn point. Okay, cool. Cool. Fuck yeah. No, hold on. I could duplicate. I could dupe the server we're on and then modify the dupe to maybe do it fairly quickly. Where's the TV? Ever since I bought the router a few months back, I was having issues. I couldn't even get on, and the computer is on the other side. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Look at how fucking wicked this bitch is at why can't I do it? What the fuck? Weird. Why can't I do it? What? The perplexing shit this game throws at me. Another chapter in the book of things that have never fucking happened before. Why can't I fucking exercise? God damn it. Fuck you, game. What a piece of shit this game is. Like, what the fuck? It's just always something. Just always something to... Just always something to fucking make me mad. Unbelievable. What the fuck? That has never happened before. Just this game just won't let me have any peace, like whatsoever. Things going good, they're like, dude, fuck this. This game is so, this is like everything's just going amazing. And now my fitness instructor is probably never going to be able to work out again because fuck me, and the game's just figured out how to make it miserable.
gives millions of kids a chance to have after-school programs and has a huge increase in college related to you've got a lot of different moving parts, and you can move them all at once. But you're also more at the mercy of events. That is, President Bush did not run for president.
This is the Muldra checkpoint safe house. This road here comes here, and then there's a corner. The main road comes into Muldra. Why the fuck can't I work out? Just whatever the game needs to do to spoil my playthrough, whatever niche fucking problem it needs to come up with to spoil my fucking playthrough, it'll do it. It'll figure it out, and that specific thing that I'm trying to accomplish will fuck up and stop working. Whatever I'm laser focused on, the game will figure that out and fuck it up so it doesn't work. Whatever it'll fine tune exactly what I'm trying to accomplish, and it'll bug that out without fail. Everything will be fine except the laser pinpoint thing. The entire focus of this entire character, it will figure out what that is, and it will bug that out and ruin my playthrough. Straight up. That's been my 1,600 hours of experience with this game. It's like there's a little AI in there that's programmed to figure out what exactly the linchpin of what I'm trying to accomplish with this character, and then bug that out and make it not functional. I could trade on the bench. How come I can't do regular exercises? This is really upsetting. No, I'm on PC. Yeah, it doesn't work. Can't exercise. I'm the fitness instructor. I was working out. Look at my fitness regularity. Like, this is really upsetting. And now all of a sudden I can't work out. It just won't activate. Ah, well, that is correct, sir. You figured it out because I'm an idiot. All right. Yeah, thank you. You would think I was new to this. I've got like 1,600 hours in this game, but for some reason I'll get like blind. I'll get a blind spot to something every once in a while, and then just forget about. You'll notice as you hang around. I don't know if you've been here for a while or whatever, but I'm extraordinarily forgetful to like a point where like I'm like Alzheimer's runs in my family, and I'm getting concerned because honestly, yeah, I just need to go have a fucking sleep. That's all it is. That's all it is. Where's the bedroom in this place? That's all it is. But that is realistically my experience with the game too. Like, it'll figure out what the fuck you're trying to do, and then it'll bug that out. Oh, I'm glad I checked that. There's got to be a sleeping quarters in here somewhere. I'll just sleep on the couch. We could sleep in here. Wonder if that's a... Nah, that'd be a terrible sleep. I'll sleep on the couch. It's 9 a.m. Fuck. I was gonna go out too. Good thing I didn't. Jesus Christ. Nah, I play with the controller if that's why. I do all the inventory management with my mouse, of course, but... Or a lot of it. I'm trying to do more because it's way better. Alright. Let's just go to fucking sleep. Fuck it. Oh, greasy. Alright, well, we'll watch the show, I guess. Is there a book I can read for a minute? I never knew you could do that controller thing. I have a friend on Steam Deck, and I thought this is how he played. Oh, yeah, no, it's really in a way, in a lot of ways, it's better. In a lot of ways, it isn't though. And there's a lot of holes in it. Like, you can't interact with Okay, check this out. Check this out. To interact with the TV. This took me months to figure out. Months to figure out. I looked it up online. There's no info about it. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody in the chat could give me an answer. The radio menus can feel a lot better for console use. Yeah, so check this out. So I walk up to the TV. I press X. I press up, and it takes me to the bottom, and I go to device options. So I click on that. Now, how the fuck do you deal with it? It took me a long time to figure this out. You press the right bumper to be able to interact with the box. Watch the box. See what happened? Now I can use the D-pad to go like this. And you use B to go like that, and A to go here. If you have items in your inventory that could go like videotapes, you have to press Y to access that menu. And then you go down here, you can't interact with this. Here you have to use the mouse. Okay? So we're going to use the mouse, all right, to deal with that. So now, we walk away from here, and now everything seems to be fine. So, except, like, I can turn around and whatever, but if I go into, like, a stance of some sort, now I can't, like, walk around and, like, I can't, like, now I'm kind of stuck. So, now that so you go to the TV, press that. You can close this box, but because I pressed the right bumper to attach myself to the TV, even though I've closed the box, I'm still attached to the TV. Notice how I'm in the stance and I can't turn around? I'm trying to turn in circles and I can't. You're not freed up from the device until you press the left bumper. Oop. Isn't that fucking weird? But even though, that all being said, no, this is build 41. That all being said, when I go into the device and I press this, and I do everything right to get out of here. Okay, so hold on. What is the point of me being still attached to the TV at this point? Does it make it quicker for me to bring it back up? No. I have to go in here, I can't press X. What do you mean I can't press X? I can't press X because I'm still attached to the TV. I have to press the left bumper before I can access the TV to go to the device, to press the right bumper. It's fucking insane. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so it leads me to some conclusions here. So the workarounds, Indie Stone didn't consider, this is what I've come up with, because this is just this. Fuck. I couldn't pause the game because I was still attached to the TV. I had to press the left bumper to get away from the TV so I could press start and pause the fucking game. Why on fucking God's green earth would it possibly be like this? Dude, it took me like 6 months to figure that out. It took me like 6 months to figure out the ins and outs of that. Indy Stone didn't consider for a second that they would need to come up with controller support. It was a complete afterthought. All of a sudden they were like, oh shit, we need to figure out controller support. And because they hadn't considered it for a fucking second, never crossed their minds, they shot themselves in the foot real hard. Because they never, ever, it's very obvious to me that they never for a second considered that they would need to map this on a controller. It didn't occur to them at all until way too fucking late. So what we're ended up with is crazy shit like that. And it's not just the TV. There's other quirks. There's overlapped controls. It's really bizarre. Like, anytime I find something bizarre about the control scheme, I try to be like, yeah, check this out, to just back up my claims for this, right? And and across the community, there seems to be this disdain for controller players. And I don't know why. It's really, really fucking weird because they like scoff at me for like playing with the controller. It's weird. You do know the vast majority of players. It's like, bro, Civilization 6 is on the fucking PlayStation. Are you insane? Civilization fucking 6 is on the PlayStation 5 or 7, and Civilization 7, right? Controller. Civilization. I played Civilization on the fucking Super Nintendo with a controller. What are you talking about? Inventory management and menus are unmanageable. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Go beat Romance of the Three Kingdoms on the fucking Super Nintendo and get back to me about inventory management through menus on a controller. What fucking planet did you grow up on? Go on Steam. Every game has controller support. What the fuck is this bullshit? Unbelievable. Anyways. Build 42 doesn't have fucking controller support. It does, but the new gun thing with the new gun thing with the aiming and shit. Good luck mapping that to controller, you fucking idiots. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you thinking? They haven't done it yet because they have no fucking idea how to do it. I can't fathom that working on a controller. Not being clunky as fucking hell on a controller. Why? Because, okay, that disdain for controller people, I think that trickles down from the devs themselves, honestly, because it's bizarre. It's bizarre. It's the greatest game ever, though. It's one of my favorites. I had 1,600 hours in this game. It's amazing. Alright, I need to have a proper sleep. They need to keep their mouths shut. They shouldn't have released Bills 42. They need to keep their fucking mouths shut on development. And then, like he said in the letter, like he said in that last letter, he pointed out RimWorld as a prime example of the way they're doing it and the fact that nobody gives them shit and they're really slow. Well, do it like them. I'll pay for fucking DLC. I play RimWorld. I buy the DLC. Like, I've got no problem buying a completed project, but they can't sell us a completed project because they can't deliver on a completed project, and they fucking know it. And that's why they're not using that business model. So frustrated. All right. I'm just like wandering around, like ranting and raving. Oh my god, they make me so fucking mad. They need to keep their mouth shut. Work on controller support at a bare minimum. Fix the things that are a problem before adding new layers of complexity to the game. There's so much wrong with Build 41 that they haven't addressed in Build 42, and they're adding all these complex new systems and shit, and all these new broken systems. They're adding all of this new broken shit on top of it without addressing the problems underneath, because they fucked up somewhere in the coding on day one and they can't fix it. Maybe they should sell it. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. They need to just pivot. Lemmy needs to just pivot to like the RimWorld model. Keep his mouth shut. Work on development. Get Build 42 into an alpha state and then start charging more for it. And then any new updates should be DLC. Then they could hire more people. They'll make more money. They'll be able to pay those sick employees that they love so much even more. He's doing them a disservice, in my opinion, by insisting on all the updates being free. Why would he do that? It's because he understands that the game's fundamentally broken, and he knows that they can't fix it and get it to they know they can't get it to an alpha state to be able to say this is the final game, because it is so fundamentally broken. What a predicament. All right, so I guess I should stay up till 6 now and watch the show. I'm going to get ready, though. I'm going to get dressed. All right, we'll take this fucking dress. We'll throw it on the table there. And we're going to put these pants on. I'm on them. And my sweater here. The round neck sweater. Oh, it's dirty. That's awful. Have I seen the new 28 Years Later? I haven't. What was your opinion on it? I've heard mixed things. I've heard people say it was pretty good, and I've heard people be like, bait and switch, whoa, blah, 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 blah. But I haven't really looked at it at all, so I don't know. Integrate the gun system so everyone doesn't clash. Armor is easy. The top 5 weapon modders should already be integrated. Brita is standard at this point. I know! Like, hire these fucking people. What are you doing? Ah! God. Fuck. Just the most frustrating bullshit of all time. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm hungry as shit. And I need a cigarette. Like, why wasn't Stendo's on the fucking payroll? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Why wasn't Stendo on the payroll? Why isn't Britta on the payroll? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It's just so baffling. Hey, YouTubers will fuck up your pockets. They pay the wrong ones, yeah. Like, they were disparaging Mr. Atomic Duck, for fuck's sakes. Are you kidding me? Lemmy was disparaging Mr. Atomic Duck. I'm like, you need to be listening to him and taking his advice. Are you crazy? Wow. They should be listening to people like that, not disparaging them. Like, that is insanity. Oh. I took the... Okay. That was fun. $4.50. Tired again. Oh, it's in terrible shape. This gun, this shotgun has a silencer though. The R1187. I've fought a couple of duds watching certain YouTubers I no longer watch anymore. Yeah. What is gone? There's no fucking... Do I have a book in here? Where's my screwdriver? I would take the crowbar with me. What? Oh, it's a... Oh, fuck's sakes. I was like, what the heck? Oh, that's funny. Gotta love broken shit. And then you said...
Well, when you're president, you can offer a much broader scope. So, for example, you can simultaneously be trying to stop the genocide in Kosovo, make East and the Middle East. Passed a budget that gives millions of
Game ends up being trash, and these guys act like they didn't get you to buy it. Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, how much do they pay you to say that?
That is, President Bush did not want the president to deal with 9/11, but once it happened, it doesn't exist in our nation. Once I looked at that, and I didn't miss more mundane things. Once I looked at the economic data, the new data after I won the election, I realized that I would have to work much harder to reduce the deficit, and therefore I would have less money in my purse to invest in things I want to invest in. So what is it that you can do as a former president? So what you can do as a former president.
Oh, that's an epic sleep. I knew she was in for a good sleep. Awesome. 10 minutes before the alarm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Master in yoga.
The tone in which I said it was actually almost whimsical and humorous. That is, this is what I love to do. It is what I think I could do. That is, I have had a wonderful life. I've got to be president. I've got to live it up to my dreams. Dodge the bullet and don't have problems. And I really think I could.
Look at that form and speed. She's in great shape. tired? All right, we'll sit on the chair for a sec, and we'll rest. We'll watch this just come screaming back. I can't read while you're resting. All right, it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, resting at a chair is very effective. Sitting is a mod. You don't have to sit to do it. You just come up to the chair, you open this menu, and you go to rest. But I don't need to rest. Or you click on it, whatever. Yeah, I just rested so it doesn't show up, I guess, probably. Back. There's a mod I really like. It's called True Crouch. And it's fucking badass. It doesn't do anything except a little visual thing. It's good for role playing. I like it. I'm gonna have to add it. I forgot about it. It's one of the newer mods that I've added, so we'll just do it real quick. True Crouch. It's sick. It's sick. Because I like to role play. And this is good for role play. There's no technical advantage. It doesn't provide any technical advantage. I don't know why it takes so long to do that. Very quick. Very quick. Very quick. I'm not even gonna let it fucking close down by itself. On Task Manager, it closed. Takes too long. Takes too long to close. It's ridiculous. Loading Lua. Booting. Alright, we're gonna go into bots and we're gonna go into we're gonna put true in. That's true crouching. That's the one. Boop. Accept. Wait for the Lua to reload. There it is. Dar she blows. Dar she blows again. Dar she blows. The old timers. The old timers in the back. Is that Six Pets None the Richer as a wailing song? Yes. Yes, it is. Sung by Captain Ahab specifically. I make the box shorter. I make the chat box shorter, I believe, yes. It doesn't need to be that tall. Greasy. It doesn't work on an old save. That's unfortunate. Next time. I don't imagine I'll be lasted a tremendous amount of time. Anyways, next time. Oh, grab. Ooh. sense as that makes. That was bizarre. Like, seriously, you think this is bad? Try playing Morrowind on the original Xbox. There's a lot of times I can do inventory management with the controller way faster than with the mouse, because it'll be like, it'll be muscle memory, right? And I can do it really fast, whereas with people fucking have it done 3 times over in the time it takes you to move the fucking icon over there. I'll try to find an example. Drink this bottle of wine. Oh yeah. Zooming in with the mouse feels better though. Can you imagine how like horrifically fucking the visceral gore that would create? Just point blank to the face with a shotgun like that. Unreal. Need a screwdriver. Oh, I missed the noon show. Shit. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, I don't have throw 'em over the fucking thing. Maybe it's not registering. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Whoops, daisies. Good thing it was only one floor. Oh, hello. Am I wearing a holster? No, that's overlaps with the reload. Releasing myself from the TV overlaps with the rack shotgun. Awesome. Just over an hour. I was like, how long was I streaming? I'm quite a big fan of this apartment. Love the bar, it's pretty sweet. Ooh, those are the rules. Alright, we'll just leave everything there. We can come up here and oh. Oh. P229. That's a fabulous pistol. Eat some pickles. It's a sexy pistol. So we'll be, may as well spend the night here, I guess. this is such a wicked apartment. That is I love it so much. Whoever built this, good job. Now I can release myself. There's one cool thing about it. I can press the left bumper now to release myself from the box. I can turn it on and off or do this, but I can't work with the volume now. If I want to work with the volume now, even though this is still open, I have to go to the TV, press device options, press the right bumper. Not wild. Anyways. But I've released myself from it, so I can lie on the couch and read this book, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Amazing stuff. That's funny. I have to keep in mind where the chat box is too. I guess I should watch it on that screen there. Just close it. Speed up time. goes a little bit faster if I don't read and actually do the rest thing, but then I'm not. This is kind of two birds with one stone at the cost of a little bit slower. The cost of having to do it for longer, but I'm getting something out of the time now instead of just rest. Nice trade off. For some reason, my mouse, if the controller's active, the mouse can't control this. Isn't that weird? You can control this, but not this. That fucking blew people's minds when I showed them that. I'm just like, what? Can't you just click on it? I'm like, no. That was the thing. It was like, how do you control the volume? Right? Couldn't figure it out. Forever. I just didn't interact with televisions for the longest time because I couldn't turn them down. People were like, just click on it. And I was like, I'm trying. It doesn't work. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. Oh, jet flew over. All right. Take this frying pan. And we're going to fry some bacon. The rounded condiment. What's it going to be? No idea. Add some carrots. Bell peppers. Salmon. Oh, it's salmon. A little bit of lime. Oh, it's amazing. Nice. Oh. more than one story. That's one story. That's just a high roof there. Sometimes you just gotta use the mouse. Oh, interesting. get some sleep. IRL. Super duper. Yeah, a little exploration there. Nice, thanks for hanging out. And as always, the best thing you can do to show support is hit the like button and press subscribe. And we'll see you later tonight.